I'm here with Olivier Beaujard. He is the CTO of the newly formed Alcatel-Lucent. Olivier, congratulations, and tell us, is bigger really better?
Thank you, Steve, for the congratulations, and it's a very important period for the company. Yes, Alcatel and Lucent, now Alcatel-Lucent. Yes, it's a bigger company and it's bigger for the better.
One of the most important technologies we're seeing at the moment is IPTV. Tell us, what's your strategy for this emerging market?
On IPTV, let's talk about first the market. We are just at the beginning of a huge market for IPTV solutions worldwide. The emergence of true broadband access will trigger adoption by the millions and hundreds of millions. Say, rule of the thumb, I would say if 5 years down the road, less than 30% of broadband users have IPTV, I would be very disappointed. So I think it's a market, a huge market first. Second, we are in the beginning also of the software packages to be really industrialized. So we have a big partnership with Microsoft, and I'm sure that Microsoft will make a strong commercial package. We have also good relationship with customers who have made commitment with, such as Telefonica, for which we will support also the development and selling of their package, their big package being our own package now as well.
You're now part of a much bigger company, but I think most big companies admit that they can't do everything. Are there any particular markets which you're not interested in addressing at the moment?
We are not in the phone market except for enterprise phones, which is a part of the enterprise solutions. So if I were to mention one we are not focused on today, this is one. The rest, it's open. We are trying to control essentially the key technologies: broadband access, wired or wireless, service-aware IP, broadband optics, application like NGN or IMS based, and moreover, integration of all that for end-to-end solutions. The rest, we'll see.
What's the next big thing in high-speed copper access? Are we going to see VDSL 3, for example?
We are close to the limit of physics now in copper-based access. So that, yes, there will be some enhancement on top of the VDSL 2, not, I believe, of the nature of VDSL compared to ADSL worlds. It will be more about less interference on a certain cable, on a common cable, copper cable. The next step will be, in terms of bandwidth, really to go fiber to the building or fiber to the user, which, by the way, several markets have already engaged into.
So what does get you more excited, fiber access or wireless access?
I'm excited by both, because this is where the investment and the innovation will come, both the investment and the innovation. Fiber to the home, fiber to the building, as I mentioned. And in wireless, nobody knows what will be beyond 3G. And there is no limit beyond 3G. There is WiMAX, there will be other technologies, but there is still room for immense innovation and immense deployment. Just to talk about WiMAX, for instance, this will be a massive deployment, both in developed and developing countries, because of its IP nature, because of its flexibility in bandwidth and flexibility in frequencies.
Alcatel is a big proponent of WiMAX technology. Lucent, on the other hand, has always supported CDMA. Do you think that there's going to be a conflict there moving forwards?
It's an often raised question, not only by Alcatel versus Lucent originated technologies, but in access, one has to understand one technology doesn't replace another one. It's a continuous continuum, if I may say so, between wideband to broadband, fixed to nomadic to mobile, cellular to, I would say, hot zones. So it's always a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle of technology which can combine. So we are, in fact, investing in CDMA to broadband CDMA, GSM to wideband CDMA, and WiMAX. And our customers, by the way, very interestingly, want to combine CDMA with WiMAX, especially in the US. 3G with WiMAX in Western Europe, WiMAX only in some high growth economies. So we have a combination of the three racines or roots of technologies.
What's your working relationship with Mike Quigley? Who's doing the blue sky thinking?
In fact, we are in the same team. Huh? He's the boss of the team, by the way. So he heads both Bell Labs with John Kim, the CTO with me, and the strategy with Helle Christoffersen. So in fact, we work all together. And by the way, we work with another half a dozen from Alcatel and Lucent, who are a little bit of the think tank, the blue sky, as you mentioned, for the company. Mike's experience is great. He was both in technology, but also in business. So what is always challenging us is link the blue sky vision with something we can do so that it happens and turn into opportunities right now or right in a few quarters or years to come. This is where he's driving us. That's it, very exciting.
I have to say, you do actually seem really excited about this deal and this merger. Do you feel like that excitement is shared by your co-workers at Alcatel?
Within Alcatel and Lucent, originated, yes, there is very excitement. And by the way, it's 8 months of hard work, which 8 months only, you would say, but I can tell you 8 months of very intensive work for that merger, and everybody now is really eager at turning that into business opportunities, better growth, better profitability, and I would say long-lasting success. This is why we are all excited.
Well, many congratulations again, Olivier. Tell me, do you have a new business card yet?
Of course, Steve, I have one. It was printed at day one, so this is a new one with a logo. And you can keep it as a collector. Right? It was really the one of last Friday.
Thanks very much, Olivier. Nice talking to you.
Thanks again.